Good evening. It is hockey night in River Falls. Chris Larson up here along with Steve Pellinger, Dan Jenkins, and Chris John about to bring you varsity action tonight from the Wildcat Center. It is your River Falls Wildcats hosting Ram from Regis, Altoona, and McDonell. Kind of everyone who lives in Eau Claire who doesn't go to Eau Claire North or Eau Claire Memorial, they play for this Ram squad in town here tonight to take on your Wildcats, coming off probably the biggest win we've had in at least a decade.
Yeah.
Knocking off Eau Claire Memorial Thursday night over at Eau Claire. That was a incredible game. Luke Linehan playing awesome. The boys skate in front of him. Awesome. And here we go.
Here we go.
Home hockey filling up here at the Wildcat Center. The home section pretty well filled up. A few visitors making the trip over here from Ram. This Ram team, a very, very young team. They graduated 12 seniors last year, so they only have one senior on the roster tonight. They have 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 12 freshmen on the roster. Actually, I have that flipped around. It's 12 sophomores, 5 freshmen, but 17 underclassmen on the roster. They're going to do some learning this season. Hopefully, the boys, I was telling you guys, this is like the ultimate trap game tonight.
Yep.
Got New Richmond coming up on Thursday. Had that big game last week against Eau Claire Memorial, playing against an opponent that a lot of people are going to say you should whoop. But this Ram team going to be out here tonight looking for a win, looking to do the same thing we did to Eau Claire Memorial on Thursday.
Yeah, Chris, anything's possible. You definitely have to be on your game. You can't, like you say, it's a trap game, and you don't want to take any chances.
Ram with a brand new coaching staff as well. Head coach Travis O'Bricky, first year head coach at the high school level. He's got some very experienced assistants, though. Marty Hickey, 31 years, Bantam A coach in Eau Claire, and Mick Podrick was the Onalaska high school coach for, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. He had been a long-time head coach at the high school level. So nice. You bring in a young coach. You bring some assistants in with him that have been around the block a few times. So we'll see what Rams got. But a young core. They lost their first game to Black River Falls 3-2. Took on the Grantsburg squad up there. They're hooked up with about 4 or 5 different little towns up there. Ram took care of them 7-1. We got John Serene over there thanking the teachers. Let's hear John Serene giving the starting lineup. Lau with the .939 save percentage. Those Robinson brothers, the top scorers on this Ram team. Let's hear your River Falls Wildcat starters. That was incredible. You got to love it when you get the live anthem here in the building. And I didn't catch the name on the young people that were singing that song, but wow, that was really good.
That was good. That was NHL good.
That was NHL good. Indeed. Cats and Ram about ready to get going here. Chris Larson along with Steve Pellinger, Dan Jenkins, Chris John. And Cats come into this game 3-1 on the season. Ram comes in 1-1. Cats, of course, coming off that big win Thursday night at Eau Claire Memorial. Get my hat back on here and we'll get rolling. Yeah, it's going to roll with Rappel, and Freeman. Dan Lynn getting the start tonight. Freshman goaltender for the Cats. Dan Lynn has one other varsity start this season. It was a shutout against Northern Edge. Giving Linehan the night off. Cats have 2 more games coming up. They've got New Richmond coming Thursday. You'll see Luke Linehan there for sure. Cats send it back out to the point. McPherson keeps it in, gets it over to Mason Rappel. Ram into their breakout. Cats try to keep it in. They are off. They tag back up. All good once again. Here comes Hunter Rappel. Swings, fires,
shot.
Gets behind the goaltender. Now he gets a cover. Cats already buzzing early on here. we got a special guest coming up the box. Todd Andrews, you know, back when I used to work in construction, they would say, if you can't come on time, just come anytime.
How you going?
Todd Andrews, here you go, buddy. Here's a headset for you. We'll get you rolling here in just a second. Todd Andrews, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, who let me in?
Who did let you in?
Hopefully they charge you double admission.
You guys were serious about the 7 o'clock start, huh?
They don't mess around here. They are on time all the time. Cats got Rock, Riley, Usgard, and Schrank, the forward lines out there. Swinging around. Here comes Rock. Through the neutral zone. Up ahead, Cats get a touch, no icing. Usgard will chase around. He's got Rock with him.
Whoa.
Ram guy breaks his stick, and someone's parents are not happy. Ashton Deuce breaks it in half. Riley Usgard up front to Cal Schrank. Puck behind the net. Ram scoops it up. Cal Usgard puts his man down. Ram able to bring it into the Cats zone. Cal Schrank back there. Schrank working behind the net. Scooped up by River Falls. It's Chase Wiesinger. Wiesinger on the ice for the first time. Leading point getter for the Cats. Wiesinger up
pass
to Amundsen. Or Hopeful. Wiesinger and Hopeful both with 4 points in the season. Shot from the point. Gathered and corralled by the goaltender for Ram. It's Callan Lau. Lau coming in with a .939 save percentage. Does have the loss, but they peppered him with pucks that night.
Yeah.
So picked up the loss, but still rolling in tonight with a .939 save percentage. Amundsen chips it down. Hopeful. Leaves it for Wiesinger. Wiesinger back over to Hopeful. Hopeful putting some pressure on. He's got Wiesinger supporting. Ram just going to fire at the length of the ice. Should be icing, and it will be. Cats will get another ozone draw here with 14:53 to go.
How you doing, Todd?
Good. I should have brought a jacket.
I was just going to say, you didn't get the memo that this is out. This is in the arena, not in the heated box.
So they still use ice.
They do use ice.
There is a very, very large ice cube just a little ways away from us. Puck bouncing, rolling. Wiesinger trying to get it over to Flanagan. Now McPherson sends it down. Cats still, now they're tagged up. Well, now they've tagged up. Wiesinger.
There we go.
No, Hopeful steals it, shoots wide. Wiesinger. Hopeful.
There it is.
Amundsen.
Oh.
All 3 guys in the line had a shot at it, and Lau's going to cover.
Wow.
That was 3 good chances at a goal.
That was excellent chances. Cats came to play tonight.
Boys are buzzing early on here, trying to get something rolling. Hey, if you're watching, looks like we got a nice crowd here tonight. Give us a thumbs up. That thumbs up helps spread the word, gets more people watching. Lots of stuff on the River Falls YouTube channel tonight. We've got boys basketball up in Richmond. We've got girls basketball up in Baldwin. And right here at the Wildcat Center, we've got some hockey. Gatsing it down to Rappel. Rappel chips it, and he'll chase. Off the point, Ben Johnson fires off. The goalie's
Save.
facial gear. Rappel makes a move. Looking to get it to, he had Mason out front and Charlie Freeman. That one goes off of Freeman's knee pad. Didn't feel good, but I think he'll be just fine. Hunter Rappel with it now. Hunter Rappel shoots off the goaltender's pads, and here comes Ram back the other way. It's Nate Spencer. Spencer brings it down. Hunter Rappel trying to get the Cats into the breakout. Had Freeman out in the neutral zone. Spencer still wheeling and dealing. Freeman behind the net. Hunter with it. Hunter just sends it the length of the ice. Lau's going to let it go. And they'll wave the icing off. Picked up in the neutral zone by Flanagan. Flanagan drops it off to Jack Rock. Cats off sides. Mason Rappel was down in the corner. And
Took him a while to get out of there.
he had been there so long that no one realized he was there.
Yeah, I'm guessing Todd thought this was a broadcast from the mezzanine.
Yeah, I didn't know where the heck
He
to
thought
go.
we were going to be in the luxury box.
I did. I'm up there going, looks nice and warm up there.
It is. I asked Dan the same thing. It's like, well, we're up here.
We work for a living in this hockey
I
broadcast.
guess we do.
You do.
Nice up front, and Dan Lynn gets the pad down, sends it away. First real big-time look there for Ram. 12:41 to go first period. Still scoreless. Cats hosting the Regis Altoona McDonell Co-op. Ram eliminated River Falls from the playoffs last season. Again, that team had 12 seniors on it. This team's got one.
Wow.
Here come the Cats back the other way. Strength. Up against the boards. Wiesinger out there. Scooped up. Fired.
They say,
Gal Usgard.
They're putting that goalie to work, aren't they?
yes,
They are going to put him to work tonight, I believe. Cats will finish up the change. Hopeful and Amundsen will check in. Jake Lean and Ben Johnson, the D's. Wiesinger to take the draw. Ram with a late substitution. Number 5, the D, Eli Martin down here below me. Eli played with a couple of these Cats a couple of years ago during the summer season. Nate Spencer did as well. Backhand shot from Wiesinger. Eli used to have kind of have the Axl Rose hairdo. Looks like he's got a perm going now. But he used to have the Axl Rose hair come off the back of the helmet.
Did he do the wiggle on the way down?
It was a good look. That's offsides, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off here with 11:39 to go in the first period.
Some interesting DJ music going on.
oh, yeah.
John Serene is the man up in the box, and he's got a wide variety of tunes. Freeman out there with Rappel and Rappel. Shot from Jake Lean, the D-man, cruising in. Step up there by Ben Johnson. Johnson heads to the bench. Mason Rappel over to brother. Alusgard way up in the play. And Mason Rappel unable to keep it in. It went off a Wildcat stick, no icing. You can hear those officials out on the ice. We got the mic set up right above the penalty box. Hopefully bring you some sounds of the game. Puck dancing around up front, right in the slot. Dan Lynn sends it away.
Somebody's skate got in the way, fortunately.
Yep.
Here come the Cats back the other way. Hunter Rappel chips it down. They wave the icing off. Eli Martin trying to clear. Jack Rock into the game.
That's it.
Frank over there. Frank's not a big dude, but he throws that body around.
He
He'll
sure
put some
does.
hits out there.
Massive collision.
We got an interference call. And the Cats will go on the penalty kill here for the first time with 9:59 to go in the first period. Scoreless game. No, Cats
No,
will go on the
that's my
power
thought.
play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Five took them out.
Eli Martin going to the box, and the Cats will set up the power play for the first time tonight. It'll be Hopeful, Riley Usgard, Wiesinger, Flanagan, and Amundsen. Flanagan trying to get it over to Hopeful. Nice stick there by number 14, Tanner Robinson. 3 Robinson brothers on this team. You got a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. So it looks like it was a fun 3 years in the Robinson household. Here comes Wiesinger.
You hope they don't break a stick.
Wiesinger out to Amundsen. Amundsen swings it out to Flanagan. Flanagan down to Hopeful. Hopeful. Cross ice over to Wiesinger. Now back to Hopeful. Hopeful. Pressured. Tried to send it. Nice job there by number 3, Dallin Robinson. Robinson into the clear, and Dan Lynn,
Dan Lynn.
swings over and covers up. Robinson, the junior, the older of the brothers. He's got 4 assists this season, but has yet to find the back of the net. Dan Lynn sends them packing on that one.
There you go.
Had Cal Schrank sneaking out into the neutral zone, but unable to connect. Schrank, Rappel, Rock, and Riley Usgard, I believe.
Can't quite see the penalty clock.
Cal Usgard, sorry.
No, you got to look over.
Yeah,
there.
tough
over there.
angle here. It's about 1:01 left
there it is.
on the penalty. And 8:57 to go here in first period. Rappel skates it in. Rappel over to Rock, and we got another whistle.
What's that?
That came off.
Net came off.
Hey, he's bumped that a couple times. Usually the goalie fixes it himself.
Well, when you get in trouble, sometimes you don't want to fix it.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true. Little strategery right there, huh?
Yeah. That's moving the puck there. And goaltender kicks off of there. Sometimes you give it a little extra nudge and slow it down. Ram tried to do a late substitution. Guys in stripes say nope. Swing it down, and Ben Johnson unable to keep it in. Jake Lean back there. Johnson will swing it back around. Scooped up by Rappel. Rappel tried to get it to Rock. Fire at
good
Rock
try.
on the back door. It was Hunter Rappel, and number 10 loose, Nate Spencer.
Good D.
And a nice job getting back and knocking that one away.
One second.
That's it for the power play. Ran back to full strength. Hunter Rappel skating the slot and a save by Callan Lau.
That was a tough power play. It felt like they played better when it was 5-on-5.
You know, sometimes you do. It's if you got a team that has a hard time connecting on passes and just being able just to throw it down the ice, maybe you got a young squad, pressure situation. Sometimes it's nice to not have to worry about trying to pass it up. Just fling it down the ice.
Yep.
Pete Lynn checking in the broadcast. Pete coached a lot of these kids at the youth level. Dan Lynn's grandfather. Wiesinger with it. Wiesinger. Ed McPherson up front. Cruising in from the blue line. Robinson had to step in and set a pick for Wiesinger.
Nope.
And pass.
And pass.
Cats will get a no-zone draw here. 7:08 to play first period. Scoreless game. River Falls has had certainly the majority of the opportunities. The Rams had a couple of good looks here. Hunter Rappel will take the draw out there with Mason Rappel and Charlie Freeman. Here come Ram back the other way. It's Brady Robinson, the freshman, able to bring it in the neutral zone, but the Cats scoop it up, and here they come. Hunter Rappel with it. Rappel.
Oh,
that Rappel guy had Freeman coming up.
Goalie knocked it off again.
Might see that move a few times tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You got a young blue line core in front of you, and you're an old savvy goaltender. Do what you can. He's a young savvy goaltender, though. Sophomore, Callan Lau, got a sophomore playing for Ram and a freshman in that tonight for the Cats. Rappel to take the drop. Hunter Rappel chasing him down to the corner. Ben Johnson steps up. Ben working the puck behind net, trying to connect with Freeman. Nobody covered up his spot. Lean is back. Hunter Rappel comes back into the play and takes it away. Rappel. Tried to go to Mason. Didn't get all of it. Didn't get any of it. Now Lean with it back over to Hunter. This group's been on the ice for a little while. So they kind of get this thing cleared. They're going to be heading for the door. Nice work. Ben Johnson is just smooth as silk up. Rappel swings it around. Freeman is there. Freeman back over to Mason Rappel. Rappel had Riley Usgard coming down. Puck back down to Mason. Mason just puts a stick on it. Riley Usgard. Cal Schrank steps up. No, that's Cal Usgard. Cal Usgard.
Hey. Nice one.
Cal Usgard came up from the blue line to play the puck behind the net, kind of swinging through on his way back to the blue line, and puck loose right in front of him, puts it right through the wickets of Callan Lau, and it is 1-0 Wildcats with 5:24 to play in the first period.
Well, it's good for the good guys. I kind of feel bad for the opposing goalie because that was out of all the good saves he had,
right.
That one just snuck in.
Yep. It's like
I heard him say a bad word just a moment ago.
The Cats with the early lead. Cal Usgard. Let's get the call from John Serene. Usgard from Usgard on the goal. Riley Usgard sending it up front. Loose puck. Lau was able to get the cover. He had Jack Rock swinging at that puck, trying to put it in to make it 2-0. But Lau, great job getting the glove over the top of it. Those guys will have something to talk about at home tonight. Cal Usgaard's first point of the season, first goal. Riley's first point of the season as well. Riley played a really good game Thursday night, though, in Eau Claire. A lot of big wins on the faceoffs and using his body to create space for his teammates. Had a really nice game. Ram sending out. Jake Lean gets the glove up there, and Lean's going to skate it in. Lean trying to chip it down. Cats in the middle of a change. Scooped up by Amundsen. Amundsen all by himself.
Oh, good save.
Needed about another half a step, and I think he would have put that in the net. Flanagan fires wide. McPherson steps up. This McPherson-Flanagan D pairing is a new pairing. Flanagan fires from the point. Beautiful
Pass.
puck out front.
Oh,
Boy, Wiesinger had some time, took his time, shot just wide. Amundsen, Wiesinger slides into the play here. 3:35 to play first period. Cats up 1-0. And that will be icing. Dan Lynn's going to let that one go. Cats will get an ozone draw here with 3:28, I think, left on the clock. Chris Larson along with Steve Pellinger and Todd Andrews working behind the scenes. Dan Jenkins and Chris John bringing you the beautiful, pretty pictures. Wiesinger, Amundsen, Hopeful, Ben Johnson, Jake Lean. Amundsen swings it over, looking for Wiesinger. Nice hit there. Hopeful coming into the play. Wiesinger will chip it down. Wiesinger tried to leave it for Hopeful. Wiesinger with it. Wiesinger picks it up over to Wyatt. Wyatt to Drew up front. Drew can't handle it.
Pass.
Lean fires. Cats. Wiesinger will head to the bench. Hopeful and Amundsen stay on. Hunter Rappel comes into the play.
Nope.
Ram able to get a stick on it, and they're into the neutral zone and on their way. Nate Spencer trying to make something happen for this Ram team. And Dan Lynn loves it, sets it down. I don't think John Serene's going to get credit for a save on that. Those goalie dads, they like to help out the other goalies, but maybe not on that one. Amundsen up front to Hopeful, or to Rappel. John Serene, your official scorer, also a PA guy, also a music guy. He is a legend up there in the skybox. Like I like to say, comparable to Dan Jenkins.
No comparison.
Rappel, and Freeman. There with Cal Usgaard and McPherson. Cats with Lars Breezy out with illness tonight, so that's probably the reason why we're seeing these different D pairings. Cats with an odd D man, so mixing it up a little bit. And Hunter Rappel trying to go to Cal, and that one goes up into the bench area. I'll bring the puck out. Cats will bring in Rock, Strank, and Riley Usgaard. Riley takes the draw. Cal Usgaard trying to chase it down, chips it up the boards to Jack Rock. Rock releases the handle. Shot from Ram goes wide. This little chip there by Jake Lean, just putting it behind the net. Rock working against the boards along with Riley Usgaard. Here comes Ram back the other way. Tanner Robinson trying to make something happen for the Rams. Puck out to the point, and Ethan Gates. That puck goes wide. got a couple youngsters coming up to the box here. We're going to do a interview with some young guys here between the first and second periods. Boys just came up to the box. Katrina Loy keeping an eye on them. That puck up into the net.
So, Todd, being a Boston guy, you catch any Bruin games when you're out there?
Not that much anymore.
No?
I haven't seen one live in a while, but I did a lot of Bruins in the 90s. Saw a lot of playoff games. Hard hit.
Yeah.
Nothing like live hockey.
In the Garden?
Yeah, the Boston Garden. Ray Bork.
Ray Bork.
Guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Missed them when they were in town for a while this year.
Yeah.
You can't really light a guy up at the high school level, can you?
No.
You certainly can, and
They do.
certainly do.
They do, but you can't.
There's a TikTok from Thursday night's game. Somebody from Eau Claire made it, and there was a lot of hitting in that one. Hey, boys, how you guys doing? Good. We got a group of mics coming up here. We're going to just pop some mics down here real quick. Can you guys give these guys your mics? You want to put on that headset? We're going to have to go two at a time, and then one guy we'll just have to talk to him in a second. We're going to work on some cameras here, get this camera shot working. Looks like that's our man Dan Jenkins is going to do some magic here, get that camera back going. Is it not working, buddy? All right.
Whoa.
Yeah, looks like that's froze up.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a picture of you guys. You guys think that's pretty funny? Have you ever seen yourself on TV?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, looks like we tried hard to get this to work. You know what we're gonna do, guys? Maybe we can get the big camera over and we'll probably just get the tops of your heads. Can we move that stuff and get these guys in the shot? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're gonna look right this way right here, guys. Just a second. They like looking at that TV screen. All right. What do you think of that? It's like a remote control camera, guys.
It's over there.
Now you see yourself, right? All right, they're waving. All right, what's your name, young man?
Kieran.
Kieran?
Yeah.
Kieran, why are you here? Are you the Mite of the Week?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who are your buddies? What's your name?
Look.
Luke? All right, what's your name? Your name's Luke too? So we got Luke, and Kieran.
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you guys like to do?
Play hockey.
You guys play hockey? All right, are you guys goalies?
No. I've never tried goalie yet.
You've never tried goalie?
I do.
Who does? Who likes goalie?
I do.
You do, Luke? This Luke doesn't. This Luke does. All right. What do you like to do, Kieran?
Play hockey.
Yeah. What's your favorite position?
Forward.
Are you a forward?
Yeah.
So do you put the puck in the net?
Yeah.
Are you a goal scorer?
Oh, no.
No.
Yes.
No. How about this guy? Do you score goals, Luke? All right. Let's. Can you help him, Kieran? Just let's borrow the mic. Oh, we're gonna put it on Luke. Hey, I heard you guys have a tournament this weekend.
Yep.
Are you excited about that? That's here, right?
Yeah.
It's the Holiday Jamboree. That's a good time. Are you gonna play goalie, Luke?
I'm gonna see.
You're gonna see? Give it a shot. How about you? No goalie for you, but how many goals have you scored this season?
I think about 5 or 6.
5 or 6? That's pretty good. All right. What school do you go to, Luke?
I go to St. Bees.
St. Bees? How about you, Luke?
Greenwood.
Greenwood? Kieran? Where do you go?
Lone Elementary.
All right. Who's your favorite teacher? It's Teacher Appreciation Night.
Mine is Mrs. Herring. That's my teacher right now.
Okay. How
I'm
about
gonna do Miss Rasmussen.
Miss Rasmussen? All right, let's pop this back on to Kieran. Kieran, favorite teacher?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have one?
No.
Did you guys go to school today?
Yes.
Did you guys learn anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's just move that just a little bit away from your mouth so it's not quite that loud.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is the most important question of them all. All right? You guys got to listen carefully. After a big game, what's your favorite meal after a big game?
Ooh, I don't know.
What do you like to eat?
Beef sticks.
Beef sticks? That's a good post-game meal. How about you, Luke?
I like burgers.
Burgers? All right. Let's put this on the other Luke.
Yeah.
Luke, post-game meal, what's your favorite?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. I love meatloaf.
Me too. Yeah.
You guys are meat guys. We got beef sticks, we got burgers, and we got meatloaf. You guys put some protein on. I like that. You guys.
I love protein.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing Fortnite because it's what I wear when I play Fortnite.
Yeah. So wear you down when you play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
play Roblox.
you play Roblox?
I play Roblox too.
Now let's put this on. Let's hear that. I want to hear you say that, Luke.
I don't like any video games.
You don't like any video games? What do you do? What do you do for fun when you're not playing hockey?
I play with my hockey and football and baseball cards, and I play outside.
Nice. What's your best baseball card?
Um,
What's your favorite baseball card or hockey card? Don't touch that though.
my favorite hockey card is it's like a checklist and the canvas, and there's 2 players.
Yeah.
It's Bobrovsky and Shesterkin.
Very cool. That sounds like an awesome card. Well, you guys, I want you guys to have a lot of fun this weekend at your jamboree. Is this your last jamboree?
No.
First jamboree? I mean, are you guys going to play squirts next year, or do you have another year of mites?
I'm playing sports.
You guys are all squirts next year? Nice. Well, you guys enjoy. You know, this is the last run as mites. Next year, you're going to have to worry about offsides, right?
I am worried about offsides.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will have it no problem. Hey, appreciate you guys coming up. Congratulations. Mites of the week. We got Luke, and Kieran. You guys are awesome. Keep playing hockey. Keep having fun. And you know what? Let's see. You guys will be squirts. We'll see you here in 7 years. It seems like a long time, but it's not. All right? We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming up. Have a good season. Bye-bye. All right, that was Luke, and Kieran. River Falls Mites of the Week, and those guys are a blast. They are excited. They are running around. And Katrina Loy, great job for her coming up. And, yeah, bring them up here with the hockey night sign behind them. That's what they need. Cats with a 1-0 lead here, put the puck in the net. And that first period, that was Cal Usgard from Riley Usgard. Dan, are we good to run those highlights? Dan's working on getting our other camera connected. It's so good to have somebody behind the scenes that
Shot
is just
off
awesome.
the post for Gabe Pankratz.
Turn fires Autumn. Autumn goes wide. Usgard. Cat's just trying to get it clear here at this point right now. Diggins scoops it up. Nice work there by Jack Rock coming back into the play. Rock trying to clear, though, and the Abe's able to keep it in. Diggins. And a beautiful glove save there by Linehan. Again, shot through traffic. Might have lost sight of that one as it came through, but the glove stands true for Luke Linehan. 2:19 to go, first period, 0-0 game. Cats on the road against one of the top teams in the state. Team that I think will definitely contend for the Big Rivers Conference Championship this season, Eau Claire Memorial. Oh, Cats score! Freeman, backhander, puts it over Hagen's glove, and the Cats lead it 1-0 with 2:16 to go, and the Cats bench fired up. Here comes Charlie Freeman. Yes, sir. That'll get the crowd on their feet. Memorial. Cross ice trying to set up the offense. Here's Autumn. Luke Linehan gets the save. Helmet comes off. They charge the net. Wasinger sends the puck to McPherson. Shot from the point. Loose puck. Great job there. Tying up his man is Jake Lean. Now, that's one that doesn't get it into the scorebook, but Jake Lean just saved a goal. Up the ice to Autumn. Byrne to Madsen. Madsen out to Diggins. Autumn fires, didn't get all of it, and Hunter Rappel got a piece of it. Madsen now behind the net. 23 seconds left. Puck goes cross ice. Hunter Rappel sends it down. 19 seconds to go. Byrne takes a look at the clock. Wyatt hopeful there. Puck on the stick of Jackson Flanagan. Puck loose in the neutral zone. 5 seconds left. Hunter Rappel pressuring. Stick goes. David has just beaten Goliath. The Wildcats come to Eau Claire and upset the number 1 team in the state of Wisconsin. Luke Linehan, absolutely magical tonight in net. Got the cut on the head with about 4 minutes to play. They wrapped him up, sent him back out there. And Linehan with some amazing saves. Coaches fired up. JV squad fired up. And the Wildcats are fired up to come in here and knock off the Old Abes in their own barn tonight, 1-0. All right, second period going to get going here in just a moment. Let's thank some sponsors. First National Bank of River Falls, sponsoring all things River Falls sports on YouTube. First National Bank for all your banking needs in River Falls. Bros Sports Bar and Grill, 127 South Main Street. You can visit them online at brosbar.com. Thursday night is burger night. So if you're going to head over to the Wildcat Center to catch some hockey, make sure you stop at Bros first. Get yourself a burger. Juniors, hey, if you like, I went to Bros for Taco Tuesday, want to do something different Thursday, head over to Juniors Restaurant and Tap House. They got a lot of live music coming up. Check their calendar for live music. I saw that earlier today, too. So check out their calendar. They're on Facebook as well. A lot of cool events. Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins, 612-703-3944. Follow her on Facebook. Get that weekly market report from Sarah Jenkins. Patax down in Prescott. Family market since 1912. Patax IGA. They got the chicken wing special down there, boy. I load up on chicken wings at Patax. Put them on the old pellet grill at home, and you got some delicious eating. Twin Cities Orthopedics. Got a bad wheel, maybe a bad wing. Have Twin Cities Orthopedics help you out. Might be a surgery. It might be like some of that therapy type stuff. Twin Cities Orthopedics has got you covered. St. Croix Lanes in River Falls. Wow, some good pizza down at St. Croix Lanes. You can visit them online, stcroixlanes.com. Reserve yourself a lane. Maybe go down and do a little moonlight bowling, cosmic bowling. It's a good time. Team CUD, Dana and Jeremy, CUD Property Executives Realty. You can give them a call, 763-269-9594. Looking to buy, looking to sell. It's Team CUD. Flashback film and video transfer. Jason Schrank, and he can recover audio. He can recover video. If you got some old film and you want to turn it into something digital so you could put it out on the YouTubes and share it with the world, get a hold of Jason Schrank at Flashback. G&A Painting, Grant and Angela Dockendorf. Go ahead, add some color. Add some color to the house, add some color to your life. Beautify that home. You can look up some information on G&A Painting at gapainting.com. Cerner House Chevrolet, buy it new, buy it used. Maybe you need some service. Cerner House Chevrolet in Prescott. Head on down there and check out the fine folks at Cerner House. Jill Morrow, American Family Insurance. You can give Jill a call at 715-425-8485. Got questions about insurance? Call Jill Morrow, American Family Insurance. River City Stitch. They got locations in River Falls and in Prescott. You can look up any information on River City Stitch at rivercitystitch.com. You can get your Wildcat gear. Maybe you want to get some shirts made for your company. They're the ones to contact, River City Stitch. A1 Archery up in Hudson, Wisconsin. A1 Archery with all your archery needs. A1 Archery's got you covered, whether you need some arrows, some broadheads, new bow, new crossbow, or maybe you just want to service the bow that you have. They can help you out. They've got some real serious technicians. These aren't guys that just pulled off the street. These are very, very experienced archery technicians. and they can get your gear back and rolling. And maybe you just have a hard time. Maybe you're just not shooting the way you want. Head down there or head up there just off exit 4 in Hudson, Wisconsin, and they can help fix your poor form. They've got archery instructors up there that can help you out as well. Third period about to get underway here at the Wildcat Center. Cats lead it 1-0 over Ram in the second period. Dan Lynn standing down on the opposite end of the rink from where he usually is. Cats going to roll with Rappel, and Freeman. And they've got Jake Lean and Anthony McPherson defensively. Boys in stripes about to drop the puck. They do. Here we go. Rappel dumps it down. Mason Rappel chase it around the near side. Hunter working behind the net, tried to get it out to Freeman. Freeman to the point, Lean fires. Loose puck out front. Freeman trying to jam it in there.
Oh,
Puck back out to the point, Lean back down into the corner. Hunter behind the net. Hunter tried to get it to Freeman. That was actually Mason Rappel. Hunter up front. Out to McPherson down to Mason. A little bit of contact down there. Boy, Ram trying to get out of their own end. Just can't do it. Anthony McPherson steps up. Mason Rappel down to the corner working. Ram skating out of the corner with it. Hunter Rappel takes a shot at it. Nice step up there. Hunter tried to shoot, didn't get all of it. Flicks that one up in the air. Hunter with it again. Hunter over to Mason, and we got a whistle. Two guys tied up along the far boards over there. And I don't know if they just blew the whistle. Maybe they were tangled, or if somebody's going to go to the box. We'll find out here.
Yep.
It looks like they're going to the box. It's Mason Rappel.
Mason Rappel.
So the Cats will go on the penalty kill, I believe, for the first time tonight. John Serene sent me the shots for the first period. It was a lot to a little. River Falls with 15, Ram with 3. Nice to have the phone number of the official scorer. Send you over those stats. So Cats will go on the penalty kill here. Riley Usgard will take the draw. Jack Rock fires. Jake Lean and Ben Johnson are the Ds. Rock working behind the net. They sent somebody from Ram too. So we're skating 5-on-5, coincidental minors. I missed that. Saw Rappel go in, but they took them both. Shorzy doesn't like to take them both. Some of you will get that. Todd Andrews brought the whole team pizza, as long as you don't mind sharing one piece. Dan Lynn covers up the Nate Spencer attempt. Backhand shot towards net. And Dan Lynn will cover. Cats will change out 4. It'll be Wyatt Hopeful along with Chase Wiesinger, Cal Usgard, and Jackson Flanagan. Dallin Robinson takes the draw for Ram. Hopeful skates it through the neutral zone. Trying to work around his man. Leaves it for Wiesinger. Wiesinger shoots. Wow, great save
Nice
there
save.
by Lau. If you leave Wiesinger that much space, that's usually in the net.
I'll tell you, I'm loving this music. The last one was from the famous Rocky IV soundtrack.
Yeah?
The Burning Heart from Survivor.
Boys out selling Chuck-a-puck. Roden Flanagan down here in front of us. You got Reese Hoft, and it's like Braden Dodge and Jace Doherty. Bannermay's squad out there working, trying to sell some pucks. Cats get the puck deep. Out to Usgard. Usgard trying to work it down to Hopeful. Loose stick bouncing around the ice. Amundsen trying to get the puck to a clear spot.
Whoa.
Nice rub
Nice
out there
hit.
by Flanagan. Up to Cal Usgard. Wiesinger skates it in. Wiesinger works around, backhanded attempt. Bounces into the corner. Wiesinger working through traffic, fires wide. Scooped up by Schrank. Schrank looking cross ice there. Out to the point. Cal Usgard winds and fires into someone's gear. Going to wave off the icing. Dan Lynn will leave it for Ben Johnson. Johnson over to Lean. Lean was hoping that Rappel was going to field that one. Scooped up by Garrett Berg for Ram. Blake Goring getting a little ice time here. He's out there with Hunter Rappel and Charlie Freeman. Blake Goring Jr. played the JV game. Now out there getting a little varsity look here. Freeman. Hunter Rappel chips it up the boards. Blake Goring with it.
Oh, there's nobody there for him.
Tried to leave it for somebody, but nobody home. Todd, pull that mic just a pinch closer to your mouth.
How's that?
That's good. Now I can hear you.
Sometimes I accidentally breathe heavy, though.
And the net comes off, and can't blame the goalie on that one. Ethan Gates crashes the net and crashed into it, knocks it off the spots, and we'll reset here
So is
in
that,
the D zone.
is that a freshman goalie?
That is a freshman goalie.
That's pretty impressive.
It's Mr. Dan Lynn.
My neighbor.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's pretty impressive if he's starting a goalie as a freshman.
Luke Linehan, the junior,
Yeah.
is kind of the main starter, but with this being a non-conference game and a game that I think that Coach Cam Wilkin feels like we should be pretty confident in, he wanted to get the freshman another start. Dan Lynn played couple Saturdays ago against Northern Edge in the varsity game and shutout against Northern Edge. He was 1-0 coming into this one.
Oh, nice to see that streak stay alive.
Yeah, it would be really nice. Jackson Flanagan over to Cal Schrank. Schrank skates it in. Fires that one off a skate. Cats will swing it around here. Take a look. Go behind the net. Out to the point. And Flanagan. Flanagan skates up into the zone, takes it away, skates towards net, looking for some space, finds it.
Ooh.
Nice
Fires
move.
good save there by Lau as Flanagan comes up from his blue line spot, takes the puck out of the corner and skates it right downtown. A little backhand shot, just looking for that spot between the wickets, but couldn't find it.
How'd the kids do in the interview?
They did awesome.
Yeah.
Couple of 3 pros right there. Luke, and Kieran.
Very Midwest names.
Yeah, I love it. They come up. Yeah, my name's Luke. Kind of remind me of Newhart. I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Daryl.
Daryl.
Got Kieran, Luke, and Luke coming up here. 11:24 to go, second period.
It's amazing how we date ourselves with those types of things.
Dated myself the whole time through high school.
Yep.
Lead singer. Leave the jokes to Todd Andrews,
That's
ladies
right.
and gentlemen.
That's Chris Larson's my new opening act.
Yeah.
See you at Johnny's next Thursday.
Wiesinger to take the draw out there with Hopeful, Dan Amundsen, Ben Johnson, and
There it
Jake
is.
Lean of the D's. Had a good look there.
That's it.
Leisinger gets a stick on it, but right back in with Tanner Robinson. This is this line that Ram has on the ice. This is their best players. These are the Robinson brothers, all three of them. Not to be mistaken for the Hansons.
Another dated reference. Loving it.
We're old.
Good. Bob Newhart. We've had
Slap shot.
Slapshot and Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Hopeful. Skates it in, shoots. Great save by Lau. Sends him away. Lean, stepping up.
Oh, sniper.
Man, this kid has made some
Wow.
good saves. The softest goals are going in, aren't they?
Very nice.
Just
From
screened
the
out.
blue line.
Lots of bodies out there, and as a D man, if you can find that little spot
Yep.
through all those bodies and find the back of the net,
Yeah, goalie never saw it.
how you score. And I believe that is Anthony McPherson's first varsity goal.
Very nice.
A lot of those first this season. A lot of new talent coming up. Anthony was here last year and got some varsity playing time, but this is kind of his first season as a full-time varsity skater. Last year, double rostered.
Yeah, and Chris, I forgot to mention that it is staff appreciation night, so teacher appreciation before the game, and Anthony's favorite teacher is Miss Jessica Olson from Meyer Middle School.
Nice.
Gotta love that. A couple of blue liners. It's McPherson from Lean on the goal. And I believe, well, Jake had a couple points. That's his second assist of the season. 2-0 River Falls. 9:41 to go, second period.
Oh, good shot.
Rappel brother
Ooh.
fires it towards net. Hunter working through traffic. That's trying to extend this lead. Puck gets behind Freeman. Freeman up the boards. Now onto the stick of Jake Lean. Lean behind the net. Takes a look around. Oh, had a man up front.
Look.
Nice stop, Ben Johnson. We got an icing. Cats will get an ozone draw here with 8:50 to go in the second period, leading it 2-0. Ram will swing out 5 skaters. Cats going to leave the same 5 on the ice. These guys just came in. It's Schrank out there. Schrank, Oosgaard, and Rock. It'll be Lean and Johnson, the D's. Oosgaard to take the draw. Rock fires. Shot goes high and wide. You hear the crowd, higher. Another one over the top of the net, and you get another higher from the crowd.
What's that all about?
I think it is a Coach James Sainty thing, who is the Bantam coach. That's his big saying, and these boys have kind of taken it on as something fun, and what they're basically saying is, let's keep it down, boys.
Okay.
Those low shots lead to rebounds. High shots lead to glove saves.
Okay.
Rebounds is a good way to put the puck in the net.
Good advice.
Love seeing the low shots from the point. That's really where you score. Ben Johnson comes out of there with it.
Well,
It's the first time I've heard that many people in the crowd call it out.
That will draw a penalty. A stick across the neck.
Flies in Boston, not River Falls, though.
So Riley Oosgaard will go to the box.
What doesn't fly in Boston?
List is long.
Cats will go on the PK here with 7:51 to go, second period. Leading it 2-0, and Ram just trying to get something going. They got the Robinson line out there. Brady Robinson, the freshman, Tanner Robinson, the sophomore, and Dallin Robinson, the junior. Cal Usgard fires it out of there, gets in the neutral zone. Mason Rappel skating up the ice with Freeman. Rappel lines up, fires, shoots it right off the Ram D-man. Ram out in the neutral zone. Cal Usgard back up to Mason Rappel. Rappel fires it off him again. Just trying to dump it that time, and probably didn't feel good.
No, I think he's got it in for him.
Freeman chips it out in the neutral zone. Puck down the ice. Nice work there defensively by Jackson Flanagan. Cal Usgard just swings it away.
Like, that's some real hockey hair in that kid over there. Look at that.
Usgard working along the boards and able to send that the length of the ice. No icing because of the penalty. Cats will swap out 3. Flanagan will stay on. Wyatt Hopeful out there along with Ben Johnson and Jack Rock. Rock pressure. Brady Robinson, the freshman, went rolling across the ice. Cats again send it down.
Buy some time.
Wyatt Hopeful down there. Hopeful had Rock coming in there with him.
Good try. Good looks tonight. Good
Yeah.
looks.
Whistle from that net coming off. Boy, it's just kind of weird that Loud kid, whatever net he's in, seems to pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's intentional.
Coincidence? I think not.
I guess to be fair, he's been under a lot more pressure
Yeah.
than the other goaltender.
Yeah.
So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. You know, when you're hanging out down here and not a whole lot going on, you don't have a whole lot of reason to kick the net off.
Yeah.
I don't know the numbers, but it's got to be like a 10-to-1 ratio of shots on net. It just feels like
First period, it was 5-1. It was
Really?
15-3. Cats in command in the first period. We'll get the numbers from John Serene at the end of this period. But Ram, 17 seconds left in this power play. Ben Johnson locks his man up, takes it away, fires it down. Ben Johnson, a senior captain defenseman. And he, like I said earlier, just ultra smooth. Just never seems to panic out there.
No.
Probably why he's got the C on his sweater.
Yep.
Wyatt Hopeful. Taking a look around. He's got Rock on the back door. Still working.
move.
Out the point, and Ben Johnson. Johnson fires from the point. Here comes Ram back the other way. Lean steps in, takes it away. Spencer battling in the corner. Hunter Rappel down there as well. Hunter chips it out to Wyatt Hopeful. Swings it over to Freeman. Freeman winds up, fires. Rappel turns. Ben Johnson working along the boards. Big collisions down there.
Yeah.
Little skirmish down there, and we got a whistle. And somebody's going to the box. I couldn't see what was happening down there, but it looks like a cat's going to the box. So.
I think it's a cat. Might have been a little retaliation for that back check.
Nope.
No?
No,
both.
Take them
Both.
both.
Okay.
Jake Lean will go in for the Cats. Still skate 5-on-5. 38 left. The crowd, the audience can see the clock very well, but we cannot see the clock well at all up here. But we're going to get a monitor up here for the next game, I promise.
And some heaters for Todd.
No heaters.
I'm good.
You guys
I'm
got to
good.
toughen up. Here comes Ram back the other way. Nice job, Cal Usgard.
Nice see.
Hustling back from the play. Looked like it was going to be a 2-on-0, and Cal Usgard turned on the afterburners coming back. Robinson brothers trying to get some offense going here for Ram. Hunter Rappel with it. He's got brother Mason and Freeman with him. Hunter still working through traffic. Step up there by McPherson.
Right there.
Right
that
to
was
Hunter Rappel
beautiful.
up front.
Nice.
That was beautiful.
Just a lot of stuff going on in front of the net. Puck comes out to Hunter Rappel, and that's probably one of the easiest goals Hunter Rappel's going to score all season long.
Yep.
Wide open look at the net, just fires it in.
What is that above their net? Is that a luxury box suite up there? A lot of young kids up there.
That's where the kids watch the game up there.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, it's the opposite of luxury up there.
No, it's not comfortable.
If you like to be around the flu and whatever else those kids are running around with, that's where you sit and watch the game.
They don't have White Claws up there, do they?
They don't have White Claws.
No.
Ben Johnson over to McPherson.
I think the Zam guys probably still got some beer underneath us, though, in the fridge. Pretty sure.
That'd be a whole different broadcast if we threw a few back.
That could be fun.
Let's get the call here.
Almost, yeah. They peppering this kid, aren't they?
Yeah.
Giving that go.
All right, so it's Rappel from Rappel. It's 3-0.
Oh, heads up.
Hunter's third goal of the season. And for Mason, his third assist of the season. I'd be willing to bet most of those probably went to his brother. Here comes Amundsen.
Nice pass. Nice shot.
Beautiful.
Wyatt Hopeful coming right down with them, and that another easy one.
Yep.
Wyatt Hopeful right down the slot, and Ram just couldn't keep up with him.
No.
4-0 River Falls.
Really clicking now. It was funny that first period, the way that they're playing, it felt like it was 4-0 in the first.
Right.
They only got one goal, but now it's falling into place.
It's kind of like when you're at a cookout. Once you break the seal, it just keeps going. You know?
Yep.
I'm usually a little bit earlier than everybody else at that one.
Cal Usgard up to right.
Ooh. What happened there? Somebody's down.
Jack Rock takes a big hit and will make his way under his own power back to the bench, but definitely shaken up. And the two coincidental minors that were in the box come out. See if they're going to call another penalty. 2 minutes for head contact. And Coach Cam Wilkin, I think, looking for more.
A little retaliation, maybe a little frustration getting vented out.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I just saw them go down.
It was
I was scoring the game at the point when that happened. And I missed it as well.
It was off the puck.
Keeping on that. Hope Jack is okay.
Oh, no.
Ran able to get behind the defense there, but here come the Cats back the other way.
Nice pass.
Wiesinger up to Hope. Cats on the power play. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Wiesinger will scoop it up. Minute and a half left in the power play. 2:14 left in the second period. Cats up 4-0. 3 goals here in the second period. Flanagan out front. Great pass. And Ram will clear it. Hopeful. Back to play the puck. Hopeful ahead for Flanagan. Flanagan able to chip it out, but he's bodied at the blue line. Under a minute to go now on the power play. Wiesinger steps up. Grabs it. Wiesinger shoots. Again. Chase Wiesinger. You give him that much time, that's where that puck's going to go.
Yeah.
Chase Wiesinger, third goal of the season. It's 5-0 River Falls.
Just checking here. So Chase's favorite teacher was Mr. Pape.
Meyer Middle School.
Meyer Middle School.
We're going to let you go through that list here once we
I
get
will.
to intermission. It'd be nice to hear everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
But good way to drop in there. Steve Tallinger.
It's what I do.
What he does.
It's what I do. I got to keep up with a professional comedian here.
Oh, professional is being used very loosely
Well, you get paid for what you do, right?
on occasion.
Hayden Eckholm checking in now for the Cats. Another kid that played the JV game earlier. Chance to get out on the ice here at the varsity level. He just played in a couple games already this season.
Again.
Oh, geez. Wheels are off the bus.
Yeah. It broke the seal, Todd.
Oh, my gosh. This poor kid now. He is just cursing himself out, too, back there.
Yeah, I would say at the first period, it was looking like the Ram was going to hang with him here, but it's...
Cats are pouring it on now here in the second period. 6-0 River Falls. They'll bring out Goring, Rudolph, and Nolan Hopeful. Another three kids who played in the JV game, getting a chance here with a now very comfortable 6-0 lead. And icing is the call. They'll get an ozone draw here with 45 seconds. Actually, clock running now.
Oh, is that
6-0 lead.
Yep.
So 6-goal lead. They run the clock. It'll always stop for penalties, injuries, and goals from here on out, unless Ram can put one in the net.
What if a puck hits an announcer?
Puck hits an announcer, it'll keep rolling with just an out-of-bounds puck. It's not a penalty. Well, it could be an injury, but not an injury on the ice. Rudolph brings it down. Now Simon. Rudolph, notch the point. Loose guard down there.
Wow.
Oh.
I think the boys are getting a little bit chippy.
I was just about to say, they're getting very chippy back there.
Yep.
A pretty busy second period, huh?
Yeah, real busy. 5 pucks in the net for River Falls, and we'll see what happens here if they get a penalty. The officials talking it over here. Teams are going to go back to the locker room, but let's see if we can get a call here from the officials with our referees calling the captain.
Calling in the captains.
Officials just letting the boys know, hey, let's keep skating here. I don't want to send a bunch of guys to the box, so
or the hospital.
Let's keep everybody in the straight and narrow. Let me see if I can get. Did you guys catch the last goal scorer? I was looking
I
at the
didn't.
scorebook when that happened.
They came pretty fast and furious there. The last.
Did.
That was too quick for me.
I'll get a. So they didn't send anybody to the box after that. See if we can get a scoring update here from Mr. John Serini. Never announced it because we. Oh, here we go. No, they're gonna do chuck a buck.
Chuck a buck.
They're whipping them in there.
Trying to get to the center.
Chris John zooming in, getting us a good look at this one.
Now, some people are just whipping them. I don't know. If I'm paying that money, I'm thinking about it.
You got to play the physics.
You got to play the physics.
Yeah, you got to do some mark.
A lot of
and
people
account
wait
for the low coefficient of friction of the ice, so it keeps sliding.
Yeah.
I would bet a curler would do very well with this.
A lot of people wait to the end. They throw it at the end, try to knock out the winner. They don't want to get knocked out. That's it.
It's a lot of bucks.
It's a lot of pucks. Hopefully, didn't have that many pucks in the JV
No.
game. We only had a pot of $19. This will be a little better pot there. $60 they said the pot for this one. And Mike Goring down there, and he just grabbed the winner. He had to study that one a little bit. Maybe bring out the tape measure and get it. Do you want to go, Steve, through that teacher list? Why don't you do that? Teacher Appreciation Night. They did it before the game, so we didn't have it during the broadcast. But Steve's going to go through those favorite teachers for all of the varsity players.
Yeah, so before the game, they had teacher appreciation, and each of the skaters chose their favorite teacher that's impacted their lives. And I guess before I get into this, Chris, who is your favorite teacher? Chris doesn't have his microphone on. What do you?
I didn't go to River Falls High School. I'm a
anywhere.
Northern Illinois guy. Let me think about that for a minute. My favorite teacher. Well, you put me on the spot.
Sorry,
here,
Chris.
Steve.
I'm just.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Trice.
Yeah.
Gym teacher in
Okay.
high school. Mr. Connery was my history teacher in 8th grade. He was awesome too.
Okay.
So go with Andy Trice, and I don't remember Mr. Connery's. I think his first name, but Mr. Connery.
Okay.
Good dude.
Todd.
And back in Massachusetts, so a couple, but I'd probably do a guy named Mr. Vogel, who was a real jerk when you're a freshman and sophomore, but when we were juniors and seniors, he was really good and made a lot of recommendations that helped me going into college. And for River Falls, I'm a big fan of Katie Boschel. I saw her.
Oh yeah, no,
she's one of our
amazing.
she's one of our drinking buddies.
We've
so.
got some. She is, yeah, and believe me,
her and Andy.
I won't embarrass her by what she can, her intake. I would say for me, I went to Catholic school, okay, so I'm a little bit damaged. Still recovering from that. But, yeah, I had a history teacher named Mr. Novak that really was pretty impactful. But all these teachers here, and of course my daughter, and I'm sure your kids have had many of them, they're just, it's a just different level of dedication and making the impact on our kids. And so with that, I'm just going to go right down the list. So starting off with Blake Gehring, his favorite teacher is Mr. Jared Groth Olson. I don't know who that is. That's a high school teacher. For Charlie Freeman, it's Miss Delaney, and that's at Meyer Middle School and at the high school. I mentioned Chase Wiesinger, Mr. Pape. Hayden Ekholm, Katie Bachschalt. Dan Lynn went to Greenwood Elementary, and Ashley Gorman was his favorite teacher in 3rd grade. Jacqueline was Mr. Yang from Meyer Middle School.
My son liked him a lot.
My daughter did as well. Cal Usgard was Tanya Meyer from Greenwood. My daughter had her. Jack Rock was Mr. Van Pelt from River Falls High School. Calvin Trank, Mrs. Lindquist, and I think Dan mentioned Daniel Lissing. Yep, Mrs. Lindquist was his favorite as well. Anthony McPherson, Miss Jessica Olson at Meyer Middle School. Ben Johnson, Mary Bergsing at Greenwood. She's retired because I don't remember her at all when my daughter went through. Lars Breezy is Cindy Revak at Meyer Middle School. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing some of these names, but Andrew Amundsen is Mrs. Otterness at River Falls High School. Nolan Heffel is Miss Amundsen, Tessa Amundsen.
Yeah, my daughter liked her a lot.
Yep.
Great teacher.
Great teacher. Mason Rappel, Mr. Pacek at River Falls High School. Jackson Flanagan is Mrs. Wachter. I don't know that name. Watchler, River Falls High School. Maddox Simon is Mrs. Borchard at River Falls High School. A lot of high school teachers here. Wyatt Helpful is, again, Mrs. Borchert. Hunter Rappel is Brianna Peterson, River Falls High School. Luke Linehan is Mr. Smith, Matt Smith. And Riley Usgard is Matt Smith. So congratulations to those teachers selected. I don't know how they did this. If it was it seems like There's a couple doubles here, but I know in the JV game, each one had a separate teacher, so I don't know if that was a draft or what it was, but
I bet you if next game if we do the teacher you dislike the most, it'll be a much narrower list.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure whoever it is, and I don't know who it is, but we all remember the teacher we had that was just those ones that were just legendary at being just either crazy, a jerk, or I think nowadays they're probably a lot better, but
yeah,
I'm sure there's only 2 or 3 that. But imagine naming that off right now.
Yeah, I think with social media and just today's, you can't get away with being a bad teacher.
No.
I don't know.
So we got a scoring update from our man John Serene. Up in the booth, it was Riley Usgard from Calvin Schrank on that last goal. Cal's first point of the season, Riley's first goal of the season. And that's how we get to 6-0. And John Serene sent over the shots from the second period. Anyone care to guess on the shot count from that second period?
I'm going to guess it was, let's go 20-4.
What do you think?
I'm thinking 25-5.
So from the official score of the game, John Serene, it is Cats 16 shots.
Oh, boy.
Ram with 1.
Wow.
Well,
So
we were off.
for the game, it
Seemed like a lot more.
5 out of 16 went in. That's not,
31-4.
Yeah.
that's not a good percentage.
Yeah, and he comes into the game, Colin Lau, with a .939 save percentage.
That's pretty good.
But tonight, and really in that second period, the Cats just running up and down the ice, basically just running the Ram squad out of the gym here tonight.
Yeah.
And you get shots like the Cats had there in that period with that kind of talent on the ice. You're gonna put a lot of pucks in the net.
Yeah.
Just a lot of room for Wiesinger on his. The other 2 goals, just guys just running down the ice on 2-on-1s, and there's just so much a goaltender can do when those kind of things are happening. So tough road to go there. Todd Andrews coming in here tonight. Steve Pellinger doing the color with us tonight. Todd, we've talked about a little bit. You got a kind of a cool moonlighting gig. Do a little stand-up comedy. Tell me a little bit about where you're heading next. Where's some dates you got coming up?
Yeah, most of this is corporate season. This is where you do a lot of parties for our companies, except for Thursday night. I'm actually going to do the Chamber of Commerce for White Bear Lake. And Friday, I'm down in Wisconsin Rapids where they do the cross-country state meet. And then Saturday night's West Salem.
Hey.
Wisconsin, down
All right.
by La Crosse.
That's my stomping grounds.
And then 2 more next Friday, all the way up to Fargo. And then Chippewa Falls.
Yeah.
That Saturday. Then I think I'm done to Christmas, and then the 30th will be Marshfield, which I think is open to the public, a little pre-New Year's Eve gala. So it's going to be a busy. December's my busiest time, but when you do corporate, you gotta keep it pretty clean. Professional. It isn't Johnny's where anything goes. Which Johnny's bar, when we do comedy there, it's the best comedy venue in the world. And anybody listening, I mean, I would say anytime they have a comedy show, doesn't have to be me. I only do it there maybe once a year, but they do amazing shows, and the crowd in there is just perfect. Even the comedians in Minneapolis talk about River Falls. It's just so surprised the small bar. Which bar gigs could be just mental.
Yeah.
But Johnny's is super respectful. People just are dying to laugh. Just go in there and don't disgust them or offend them. And you got to be pretty bad to offend them. I think the only thing you might get to offend somebody if you get overly political. But
yeah.
River Falls is a great area to be doing it. I mean, they're willing to laugh at my dumb A.
Oh, no.
Even though Mr. Larson here once blew off a show I had. I remember he bought 2 tickets.
I did buy 2 tickets
during the height of COVID at Johnny's.
Yes, it was.
October 2020 is what it was.
Yeah, there was something happened that night.
I gave it to you like the night before.
Yeah, you brought him over. Then something happened that night that I wasn't able. I don't even remember what the heck it was. But I keep telling you, Todd, I got to come and watch you. You know, Todd and I used to be pretty tight back in the day. It was me and Dan Jenkins and Todd Andrews on a youth football coaching staff. Remember that year, Todd?
Oh, I totally remember. You were the head coach. Dan was the offensive coordinator. And I was a cat herder. And that animal, Josh Jenkins, this was linebacker in the making, just crushing the 8-year-olds on the other side.
We had the burner, young Quinlan Andrews.
Oh.
Get the rock out to Quinlan in space and just let him take off. Those were good times back then.
Those are fun. I missed watching the kids play it. I miss coaching it. I won't lie. I don't miss some of the other coaches. All
Right.
good people. I have to admit, out of all the youth coaching I've seen, and all great people, but there are a lot of people that were living vicariously through their boys. And
It's every sport.
football. But football
Not
seemed
just
a
sport.
little bit more. I mean,
Think so?
yeah, there were a couple of. I definitely won't name anybody on the air, but there were a
Their
couple that you.
initials are.
Oh, I can think of one in particular that the guy is a great guy, and every time I see him up on the field once, I had to tell him to settle down.
Yeah.
Like just screaming at the refs and throwing a hat and just, but watching the games were fun.
No, that's when that's when they're in pads and tackling, right? Or was
I
that-
think it
that-
was.
that year it was,
Yeah.
I think it was before we went the flag.
Yeah.
The flag fit my kid really good because my son was probably about 70 pounds.
Yeah.
70 pounds getting tackled by 150-pound boys. But I miss it, but yet, my kids went the running route, but
Yeah.
it was fun doing football and baseball and basketball when we did all that stuff.
Much cheaper than hockey.
Oh, well, I love hockey. I won't lie. When we had kids, my wife and I said we'll let them do whatever they want except dance and hockey. Those were the two. Hockey, and I love hockey. I think it's the best live sport out there.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably, now that I'm out here, it seems like it's a little bit more sane here than back east because I think back east is so dense you couldn't get ice time anywhere.
Oh.
So my friends would go do before school at 5 in the morning.
The JV team practices at 6 a.m. every day.
Do they? All right.
Yeah.
So I guess it's no different.
It happens here too.
It does.
Same
And the
thing,
cost, I just went.
Yeah.
And, which is fine. My son wouldn't have been much of a hockey player because of his build, but I do regret that we didn't get my daughter into it because she's a little bit of a not a brute, but she's willing to mix it up.
Sure.
So I think she would have been kind of fun to see on the.
Yeah. No, they definitely got good programs here for the youth for hockey, no doubt. Both Blackcats and Wildcats.
Todd, speaking of moving around, you gave your schedule, man. You're going all over the place. You got a helicopter or private jet to get to those?
Well, you know what it is everybody's already heard my same routine around here. I got to go
Yeah.
far away to have somebody make me seem like I'm new and original. River Falls people start to go, wait a second, I've heard that
Bought
joke.
this ticket 2 years ago.
Didn't you tell that joke in 2008?
Is he going to talk about Boston again?
I did one of the hockey fundraisers
Yeah.
years ago up at
Yep.
Kilcarney with oh my God, why am I forgetting the names? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm forgetting the names. Who hired me? Oh, Shelly Thompson, Shelly and Brian Thompson
Mhm.
Yeah.
hooked me up. So that was, oh my God, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hockey parents are crazy. You're all crazy.
Mm.
You have
Guilty
to be
as
a little
charged.
bit. Yeah. You have to be a little bit to do this.
Yep.
Caratario checking in on the comments that she loved that Might interview. It was a fun Might interview. Her highlight of the year so far. It's fun having Luke, and Kieran up here. Good times.
Oh, they love that. They get lit up when you put the headphones on.
Yeah, they were just like, here we go.
Did they have any good cliche quotes for you?
No, they were just they were enamored with the microphone, and really what they really loved is the fact that they could see themselves on the TV.
Oh,
That's what they were really all about.
yeah.
But Todd, seriously though, I mean, to get to those locations, I mean, that's just a ton of miles driving those highways. Do you work with like a partner when you go do that, or how does that work?
It's mostly myself. The old days it was. You'd be with somebody.
Yeah.
But now it's just, you know what it is, though? And for better for worse, it's your quiet time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind driving. It's pretty predictable. I mean, usually driving to it's harder than driving back. Driving back, it's at night. It's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
But, it's a nice little side income. I joke that the day job pays for the house and the comedy pays for the vacation.
There
Sure.
you go.
But it's a pretty good gig, and it's probably, somebody asked me like if it's super rewarding or if it's tough, and I said, it all depends on how the show goes. It can go the best feeling in the world when things go great and they're just loving it. I can't describe the high. It takes me hours to go to sleep after, but when it doesn't,
Well,
there's not as many. But every now and then you have one that all you do is drive home going, what the hell am I doing? I'm getting too old. And just, you could have 10 great shows. If the 11th one is bad,
yeah.
it just sticks with you, and that feeling of like, oh, You know, and they, like I said, they're not as bad as when you're starting out, and most of the gigs you can kind of prevent that, but every now and then there's ones you just like, my gosh, and my rule is you don't blame the crowd if you can help it. Usually,
Right.
usually you can win over anybody.
Do you do some scouting? You walk around and kind of get some, maybe a few joke ideas. Maybe you've got those jokes that you can just insert name here type of thing.
Yeah. Or you do it just in case people get lippy. You know.
Yeah.
You try to figure out, all right, that guy's going to be a problem.
Shut him down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start making fun of his hairstyle or something. God, the music. This guy's crushing the music tonight.
Yeah.
He's mixing it up too.
Yeah.
John Serene.
Rocky to Motley Crue.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
guy, he scores the game, he announces, and he runs music. He does everything up there.
Yeah.
Third period underway here. 6-0 River Falls. Cats got Freeman, Rappel. Oh, nice look. They got Leakey.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Ram comes
That
down
was
and
quick.
beats Dan Lynn.
And there goes the running clock. Huh?
Top shelf
Yeah.
on that one.
It's one of those things, the kids, everything went right for them in the second period, and these guys like, let's go get one for ourselves here.
Yep.
We're going to run down and try to get a quick goal, and all it takes is one bad bounce, and it's wide open back the other end.
Yep.
So 6-1, and that clock will stop now until Cats can get that lead back to 6. Ram trying to set up shop. Send the puck deep. Off the outstretched stick of Jake Lean. Puck out to Freeman. Freeman trying to chip it out. So that was at the 10-second mark. Tanner Robinson from his brother Dolan Robinson and from Eli Martin. Jackson Flanagan trying to stick handle through traffic. That Oosgaard from Schrank goal is at the 16:04 mark of the second period. You're scoring at home. Todd, I know you're a baseball guy too. Do you ever score when you go to a live game? Do you bring the scorebook?
I used to as a kid.
Love seeing that when you're at the ballpark.
Yep.
Rudy.
And when my son played baseball, I loved to do it on the bench.
Every coach needs a score bookkeeper. Yep. Rudolph out there with Nolan Hopeful, and Maddox Simon. These guys double rostered. Coach Cam Wilkin give them a shot here. I think Hayden Eckholm out there too. No, it's Flanagan. Fourth line over to the bench.
The Rams are coming out a little bit hotter this period. A little busier in our zone.
Maybe they got a little fire lit under them in the locker room there. I think Coach probably knows they're maybe not quite the level of River Falls, but you don't want to see 5 goals go in your net in one period.
Much less a donut for a score. You got to get something on the board.
And that's not all on the goalie either.
Certainly not.
There's some players in between there that need to do their job.
You're right.
I'm guessing that was the message.
Do
your job in the locker room.
That's right.
Ben Johnson retreats. Yeah, they're skating a lot harder here in this period. The Robinson brothers out there again.
Ooh. Yeah, it's just so much busier.
Right there it is.
Up the first one, and then
watch out.
Dallin Robinson comes in from behind and buries the junk. And 2 goals now in the net for Ram to open this third period. And what was looking to be a laugher was getting a little interesting.
Yep. Hey, credit to Ram. Bringing it.
They totally are.
Come out with some energy here in the third period. Wyatt hopeful. Cats put the top line out for the first time here in this third period. Trying to get the momentum going back the other way. Weisinger with it. Robinson from Robinson and Robinson.
Oh, good idea.
Ooh.
Dan Lynn drops it off. Picked up by Wyatt Hopeful. Hopeful skating through traffic, chips it down. Wiesinger over to the bench. Amundsen to the bench. Dan Lynn lets it go to the corner. Puck goes straight up in the air off the pads of Lynn. Jake Lean swings it out. Over to Freeman. Picked up at the blue line by Hunter Rappel. Rappel working through traffic. Sends one across the crease. Scooped up by Freeman. Now Rappel with it again. Over to Brother Mason.
Oh.
Oh. Wasn't
Hunter.
looking.
Fires it into the corner. Mason Rappel with it now. Up front looking for Freeman. And
Oh.
Flanagan not able to control it. That puck rolled off the boards and down to Flanagan's stick, and he couldn't set it down. Freeman leaves it for Mason Rappel. Rappel fires. Stick saved. Still nearly trickled in. Just off the edge of the net. Mason Rappel comes
Nice
back.
steal.
Stick lift.
Oh,
shoot.
nice shot.
Puck loose. Jackson Rock, far corner. Rock trying to find an opening. Had Riley Usgard crashing down. Usgard picks it up in the neutral zone. Calvin Schrank with it now. Schrank rubbed off the puck.
Nice.
Riley Usgard swings it around. Jack Rock is there. Now Schrank steps back into the play. Jack Rock scoops it up. Rock had Usgard coming down. Couldn't connect. Robinson. Over to Robinson. Out to the point in Spies. They go cross ice. Cats trying to clear it out. They do. Crosses the line, firing it down as Usgard as the Cats head to the bench. Schrank still working. Rest of the four skaters got off the ice. Schrank will be heading that way as we speak. Garrett Berg brings it down for Ram. Cats will skate it behind the net. Out to Hopeful. Hopeful through the neutral zone. Brings it in, working through traffic. Out to the point. Lean fire.
Oh, almost another screen shot.
Amundsen with it. Hopeful. Back out to Amundsen. Amundsen can't find the handle. Ram into the breakout. They go cross ice, but Lean will be there. Lean scoops it up. Sends it over to Cal Usgard.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes left. Shot goes wide. It was a laser past Dan Lynn. Hopeful. Skating in.
Nice
Takes
move,
shot. Leaves
nice
it for
move.
Amundsen.
That was a beautiful play.
And Lau able to corral it. McGear. 9:45 to go. Third period. River Falls up 6-2. Cats put 5 goals in the second period.
Oh, John Cougar Mellencamp playing now.
Yeah,
This is back when he was just John Cougar.
Little Jack and Diane.
That's right.
Freeman.
Oh.
Nice move getting it over onto the forehand. Good save by Lau. Out to McPherson. McPherson with a quick delivery. Riley Utnard looking for Freeman. Now Flanagan steps up. Ram throws it down. Will be icing. Cats will get an ozone draw. Change out. Looks like the D's.
It looked like the Cats are playing a little bit more like we've been seeing earlier in the game, just in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I think they came out of that locker room feeling pretty good about themselves. And like I said, I'm guessing the Ram guys got a tongue lashing in that locker room and came out with a little fire in their bellies. But Cats regrouping here, got it back up, and here we go. Nice shot from the point from
there it is.
Coleman.
There it is.
It is Mason Rappel cleaning up down low, and it's 7-2 Cats. Rappel's second goal of the season.
So, Todd, I was going to ask, how are your Patriots doing this year?
We're doing the reverse Super Bowl.
The reverse?
Yeah, we're going for the
draft pick? Okay. All right. You going to get a quarterback?
I got to think, but who knows? Belichick will probably trade down so we get some more picks in the 6th round.
He does that, doesn't he?
Oh, he does all the time. He trades away a 1 or 2 pick. I don't know what I'd do, but I can't complain. 20 years of being spoiled.
Yeah.
My son knows nothing what it's like to root for a bad team.
I pine for the days of Tony Eason.
Oh, my God. Tony Eason. Drafted ahead of Dan Marino.
Here comes Ram back the other way.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you can't talk to a Packer fan about Tony Mandrich, so don't go there.
Wow, the Packers ahead. They've had some good luck since then.
Well, a little bit. Some bonehead picks, though.
Yeah, well, they all do, but we'll see. It's funny, the game the other day, quarterback Billy Zappi got sacked on a 4th down, and the whole Foxborough crowd was cheering.
Cats have Nolan Hopeful out there with Blake Goring and Maddox Simon. Got a whistle for a trip.
Really?
And Nolan Hopeful's pretty excited about drawing the penalty. The Cats will go on the power play. Nice to put your 4th line out there and have them draw a penalty and pick up the power play.
Yeah.
Cats up 7-2. They can put one in the net here.
They're playing for the running clock
right now. Get that clock rolling again. Last goal brought to you courtesy of Mason Rappel from Charlie Freeman and Hunter Rappel. Oh,
nice pass.
Looking for the shorty is Robinson.
Yeah, Rams getting some decent looks for sure.
Robinson, both kids can fly, and they're out there for Jack Rock stretching out, trying to get that puck through the slot. Now Hunter Rappel with it. Hunter Rappel trying to work through traffic, but Ram able to get a stick on this. Elijah Martin. Martin sends it down. He's the one, again, he used to have the Axl Rose hair. He's got the perm now. I love that Axl Rose hair now. It's not a look you see a lot in hockey.
No.
Rock trying to get it to Rappel. Puck loose out front. Calvin Schrank on the doorstep. Jack Rock will swing around. Nice job, Jake Lean, keeping it in. Here comes Ram, able to pick it up off is number 14, Robinson.
Nice check.
Big hit in front of the net, and Robinson's shaken up. Yeah, not feeling good as Robinson. Oh, boy.
Huh.
Don't ever want to see that. Get out there playing hard. 7-2 game, but
hopefully it's just accidental contact.
Yeah.
I think legal hit there, but just one of those deals where you're moving across ice at a high speed and somebody else at a high speed coming right back at you.
And physics takes over.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to be okay.
Robinson on his feet and head to the bench under his own power. Maybe another one. I had just the wind knocked on. It was a heavy-duty collision. Neutral zone draw here. 6:56 to go third period. Cats up 7-2 and on the power play. Hunter Rappel will take the draw for River Falls. Oosgaard skates it in. That was Wiesinger, sorry. Saw the 8, didn't see the 3. Wiesinger with it. Wiesinger over to Hopeful. Hopeful chases down into the corner. Hopeful up the point to Flanagan. Flanagan fires. Lau sends it over into the corner. Looking for Hopeful swings and
he kicked the goal again.
Kicks it off the barrier, I don't remember what those things are called.
If he wasn't kicking the
Either
goal,
way, kicks the net.
He wasn't kicking the net
off the moorings.
Two by now.
Yeah. That one there,
The
I'll
referee
say
might be warning him.
he was coming over to make the play on that one. I don't have too much of a problem with that one. 18 seconds left in the power play. Ram gets a clear wide. Hopeful's back. Swing it around. Wiesinger. Tried to go cross ice through the neutral zone. Wiesinger gets a hold of it, brings it in, gets tied up, leaves it for Amundsen. Amundsen gets a shot, and Lau will cover. Power play comes to an end. 6 minutes to go here, third period. River Falls up 7-2. Was all Cats in that second period. 5-0 was the scoring in the second period. Shots were 16-1. But Ram with a little pushback here in the third, put a couple goals up early before Mason Rappel was able to put it in the back of the net. Hunter Rappel, Charlie Freeman, and Mason Rappel out there. Here comes Ram back the other way. Garrett Berg takes it down with Freeman. Looking for Mason Rappel. Rappel tried to knock it off the goaltender's gear and ricochet it back in. Going to wave the icing off. Hayden Ekholm out there defensively for the Cats.
Hit the speaker.
They'll reset in the D zone. Cats will bring in a fresh 5. Looks like Goring's going to go out there. I think Maddox Simon. Nolan Hopeful out there as well. Simon trying to clear for the Cats. Cats will get it out in the neutral zone, but Ram gets a stick on it. Stepping up here is Lean. Lean trying to skate, got by a guy. Ram able to clear out. Scooped up again is Goring. Goring tried to leave it for Hopeful. Oosgaard behind the net. Oosgaard out to Goring. Goring fires across the crease. Simon covering up for Cal. See that forward come back and cover up with his D-man behind the net. Goring's going to bring it in. Scooped up by Lean.
Lean tried to leave it for Simon. Lean will skate it behind the net now. Simon. Chasing it down.
Boy, I tell you, when you watch a lot of girls hockey like I do, you'll get used to these checks. You're like, where's the penalty?
There'll be one or two girls all that can lay one out.
Oh, they can, and they want to. Believe me, they'd love it.
Nolan Hopeful still out there. Out to Flanagan. Flanagan.
Oh.
Puck bouncing.
Back in.
Nice pass. Oh,
Flanagan.
Whoops.
Forgot the puck.
The handle. Leaves it for Riley Usgard. Nice shift there by the fourth line.
Oh, that's a good behind the back.
Ooh.
Oh, it's right there.
There it is.
Loose.
Right there. Where is
Still
it?
loose. Officials yelling loose. Make sure we didn't get a whistle. Rock out to point. Flanagan. Flanagan fires. Hits
Took
the
the
loose
stick
goal.
away from him.
Stick. Oh,
Cal Schrank. Now Usgard. Usgard
right.
had
There it
Jack
is.
Rock up front, and Jack Rock buries it.
Nice.
Get the clock rolling.
Rock with a lot of time and space right in the slot. Put it upstairs. Little bar down on the tendy. And it is 8-2 River Falls, and that clock will get rolling. 3:12 left in the third period. Unless Ram can put another one on that 3:12 is going to go pretty quick.
So nobody's with 8 goals, no hat tricks, huh?
No hat tricks, and actually I'm taking a look right now. 8 goals, 8 different scorers.
That's
Oh, that's amazing. That's good.
Jace Rudolph trying to get his first varsity goal.
a little house of pain.
Wiesinger out there with Rudolph and Nolan Hopeful. And I believe this was the top line in the Bantam A state championship team from last year.
That's a heck of a team.
Aiden Ackholm kicks it out.
Nice. What is
He's
he
going to play this with Wiesinger. Rock from Usgard and Schrank. Oh, nice look up front. Couldn't connect. Under 2 to play now. Ackholm chips it in. Robinson takes a look around before firing it down the ice. Freeman taking his time, but they're going to wave that icing off. Freeman clears it, wave the icing off. Tip, as Matt Link likes to say, tip. Freeman gets a body on it. Simon. Now Hopeful. Over to Freeman. Freeman winds up, fires, puck bouncing around, but safely to the far board. Simon running over there to try to get it, and he goes down.
Those are always tough when you get pushed as you're going down.
Oh, my God.
Those are scary.
It's amazing. It's amazing to get up sometimes when you see some of those hits.
I remember a kid from Boston University that happened to.
Yeah.
And it was only 7 seconds into his college career, he went down and got paralyzed. So
Oh, my God.
It just sticks with you.
Yeah.
59 seconds to play here, third period. Cats running away with it, 8-2. They stopped the clock due to injury, so penalties, injuries, goals. If you're ever wondering why the clock stops in one of these types of games, those are the 3 scenarios. Mason Raffle out there with Rudolph. And Hunter Rappel. Rudolph. By the Zamdor, puts a man in. Cal Usgard. Now, shot from Jake Lean. I heard one of the players yell higher. Hunter Rappel with it. Hunter working through traffic. Out to the point. Lean steps up, fires.
Oh, no.
4 seconds left. And then that's off, and that'll do it.
That was a fun one.
Well, that was a fun one. You
Yeah.
guys are probably going to get invited back again. If you can come and we put 8 goals up and only give up 2, they may be like, you guys are lucky.
I think I'm a good
Yeah.
luck charm. I always thought that. I tell my wife all the time how lucky she is. So
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to spend a lot of time in heaven after you.
Yeah, so she's in heaven right now with me. I mean,
Yeah.
every day is heaven for that sweet little lady.
Good point. Good point. Interesting, though, we were talking about earlier, 8 goals scored, 8 different goal scorers. I think this is a pretty tough one to call player of the game for because many guys had big games. Who do you guys like tonight?
I'm still learning them all.
Still learning them all?
I don't know. I'd say Cal Usgard maybe. I don't know.
Cal Usgard, yeah, that was a
Yep.
real nice goal.
Yep.
I liked Riley's game tonight, too, and I really liked Riley's game Thursday. So we'll give it to the Usgard boys, players of the game tonight. We've never done a player of the game. We're going to do it now, though. Just why not, right?
Sure.
So Cats are 4-1.
Okay.
That is crazy. It's been a long time since we could say that.
Yeah.
Great season, great start. Thursday night, right here in this building at the Wildcat Center, New Richmond coming to town. Big Rivers Conference hockey. That'll be a big game here. New Richmond and River Falls Thursday night. Same bat time, same bat place. For Steve Pellinger, Todd Andrews, Dan Jenkins, and Chris John, I'm Chris Larson. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Cats win 8-2. A great night to be a Wildcat. We'll see you Thursday.